Hello friends, it's that wonderful time of the week again, Monday, where we get to check out gold, take a fresh perspective at the monthly and weekly charts and see what we see. So, monthly chart, not a lot has changed here, still in this monthly EQ, a lot of potential for some big moves. Whichever direction this breaks, I think it's going to be substantial. Hopefully within the next year, but we're going to be here looking at gold and trading it the entire time. So, stay tuned, I guess. Weekly time frame, starting to get a little bit more responsive now on our time frames. Coming back down again to test EMA 26 on the weekly time frame. Now we know that we on the monthly EQ we have topped and we are now confirming this reversal. So we expect to see more downside, and we have a downside bias on the, well, pretty much all time frames. So weekly, what this is going to look like is going to be a close underneath our EMA 26. Maybe this week, maybe next week, but that's what we're looking for. And it's going to be a loss of this key level here. Over on, what is our low? Magnets on, please. There, 1280.984. Now if we go to the daily time frame, that's going to be in the range of a double bottom. And that double bottom comes from this 1280.992, 1280.922, and then 0.984. So you can see that it came very close here. We do have some support that we need to be paying attention to on the daily time frame. Now if we close underneath the support on the daily and close underneath that on the weekly, that's going to be a loss of our weekly EMA 26, which is going to be pretty key. But on the daily time frame, it's just going to show us that we are indeed going to have a bear break of this descending triangle formation. So a descending triangle is basically this wonderful shape here where you see consistent support and you see slowly waning strength of the bulls, and every attempt that they have gets subsequently weaker and weaker until finally something breaks. Either these bulls come out of nowhere, we see a big breakup in price action, and that looks something like this beautiful shape, including the arrow. And then the opposite, of course, is going to be a loss of this key support, where we see there is absolutely no more buying pressure at all. Sellers start to panic, dumping into the bid, pushing the price low. In that case, it's going to look something like that, and we'll have a sad face for all of those bulls. So that's what we're watching for on the daily time frame. It's all about this 1280.922 support right now. On the 4-hour time frame, what are we looking at here? We got a big rejection of this 1310. This is the area of our downtrend in our descending triangle formation. And we're coming back down, testing, getting close to that area of 1280 support. We did see a little bit of a bounce here as we edge close to that support, so we'll be paying attention to that on the 4-hour time frame. Currently in a 4-hour downtrend, and we're going to be looking for support or a close with a higher low of 1282.718. Hourly time frame is going to look very similar. You can see we came up. We're not able to close above our EMA 26 to have it act as support. We did see EMA 12 come into play as support, but EMA 26 became resistance, and we are now underneath both of those very important moving averages on the hourly time frame. So hourly downtrend intact, everything looking okay for the bears. 4-hour trend, it's not a great downtrend, but it is a downtrend. We set a lower high and potentially coming down to set a lower low. We knock out 1282.718. We all know what's on deck, that daily support level, and if we lose that, no daily support until, well, a little bit here, 1276, but the big one that I'm going to be looking for is 1264. And basically any of these nice supports that we saw during this consolidation run up have the potential to act as support, so that's what we're going to be looking for on the daily time frame. And I think the next couple days here could be pretty interesting. So thanks for watching again. I'll talk to you tomorrow.